speaking beyond our borders, on land, on the seas and in the air. This is the Chief Koti Show.
Brother kunjani sakubona?
Ngiyaphila njani?
So first of all, Spunti Amhlope for making it to be the president of Zifa. How does that feel? That transition from other corporate offices?
Well, it's a lot of work, but of course it's a challenging responsibility, and I've embraced it. So I'm looking forward to delivering on the promises that I've of course pronounced to all the stakeholders in football and in sport in general.
Yeah, man, I saw you with Infantino, Patrice Motsepe. How does it feel being in those rooms?
Well, it comes with the territory, but I think what's important is to be able to deliver at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing to have pictures taken, but it's another thing to actually deliver, so that the stakeholders that you're representing actually see the results of the work you're putting in. So that's what's important, because at the end of the day, you can be with them, but if you're not delivering, then you're not worth being there.
Yeah.
So what is important really for me is setting up Zifa in a manner that it can deliver, and of course make every Zimbabwean proud,
Yeah, talking about making Zimbabweans proud, they were proud, we were proud by the way the Warriors played in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Words from the president over that?
One thing that is clear, I mean, with the team we currently have, is that the boys are really playing with their hearts. They're not just going out there to play, but they are committed. They are proud to be wearing the Zimbabwean jersey, to have the Zimbabwean badge on their chest. So that is the sort of culture that we're trying to build going forward, that anybody who play and raise the national flag, we honor them and give them the maximum support they deserve. So it's been interesting to see how they played in South Africa against Benin, and also how they played against Nigeria, because Nigeria had pretty much beaten us off, and they thought they were going to beat us, I think 3-0 at a minimum. But the boys showed resilience, and of course we have an amazing coach in Coach Nis. I believe he understands the dynamics required, in win a game. And I wish he had come earlier, but we are here where we are, and he's doing his best. Yeah.
Talking about the best, of course, the national stadiums, we want to see them back in action. What is the word from the president as far as that is concerned? I know we're aiming for June somewhere, but
so basically we are engaging all the key stakeholders involved in ensuring that we have a stadium that is functional. As you know, the National Sports Stadium belongs to government, but of course we can coordinate the stakeholders and of course put a lot of pressure so that we can have a stadium ready for our national team to play, because it's very important to play at home and to have that home support, and that has been lacking for a very long time now, and it has had an impact on the results that we received, because where we have drawn and lost, if we were playing at home we would have won. So it's a very important aspect to have infrastructure to support our ambitions as a country, as Zifa.
So very lastly, I want to let you go, and I want to get away from the office. I want to come into Ngobile. I know you're a man of means. You travel a lot. Where have you not gone to in Zimbabwe where you would like to visit?
Oh, well, I mean, there's a lot of places that I need to visit. Right now, we are doing an audit, of all the infrastructure, football infrastructure we have in the country. So one of the things that we'll be doing is going around the country to see what we have. We are keen on having a stadium in Victoria Falls, because we are thinking that it could come handy when we are having big events where there's football taking place. We're thinking of visiting Chiredzi as well. Mtare, we've been there many times, but it's important to just have infrastructure spread right around the country. And I'm actually will be traveling with my team around Zimbabwe just to make sure that we are in a good space when it comes to infrastructure.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as a holiday destinations in Zimbabwe, which ones are your favorite three?
Oh, favorite destinations?
Yeah.
Nyanga.
Yeah.
Victoria Falls.
Obviously.
Yeah. And Gokwe.
Gokwe. Oh, because you're going there now. I hope you've booked yourself some accommodation there. And of course, I know you're a man also of principle, a man of spirit. What would be your advice to youngsters as far as their spirituality is concerned?
Yeah, I think it's important to have discipline, to be patient. Everything in its time comes to fruition. So there's no need to rush. I think a lot of young people now are very impatient because we have social media that shows people everything. And there's just a tendency that young people tend not to be patient. They want everything to happen overnight. But if you are patient, you invest in your talent, invest in learning new skills, and in due course, you will be able to get the fruits, reap the fruits of that patience. Yeah.
I will tell you one thing for a fact. I've seen this man in the trenches digging hard, and he's really serious about patience. I've seen him being patient and making things work. Thank you so much, Mo, for giving us your time. I will always call you Mo.
I am
My
name hasn't changed.
It doesn't change. But now with the president before it.
With the president, the small P, by the way.
Of course. Thank you so much, my brother, for your time.